welcome to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Lorena and I love to share my recipes with you. And if you've been here before, then hello again. Today we're going to do a recipe that has me really excited. We're going to do baklavas, and these are typical to many countries and they all have different versions of it and different ingredients that they put in the center. And today we're going to use a mix of walnuts, almonds and pistachios, but of course you can use whichever you prefer, only one type or mix even more types. It's completely up to you. As always, if you want to see the full recipe, then all you need to do is click on the link in the description box below and that will take you to the blog where you'll find lots more recipes. Also remember that if you like this video, you can always put thumbs up to it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. I also want to let you know that I was selected as a finalist for the Food Blogger Saver Awards and I'm extremely excited, so if you could please vote for me on the link that I'm leaving below, it would mean the world to me. I'm now going to make this baklava, so if you want to see how it's done, then keep on watching this video. We're going to start with the syrup because we need it to cool down before we actually pour it on top of the baklavas. In this pot I have water, honey and also sugar, as well as a couple of cloves, and all that's missing is the juice from half a lime and also a piece of its skin. We're going to bring everything to a boil, and once it's dissolved completely, then I'm going to remove it from the heat and let it cool down. While the syrup cools down, we're going to do the filling and also start to assemble it. So I have here my walnuts, almonds and also pistachios that I previously toasted, and it's really important to toast them because it just makes their flavor pop. We're going to process them in the food processor with a bit of cinnamon and also salt. And we want to grind them not into a powder, but we do want them quite fine. You can also do this with a knife, but it will take a bit more time. So now we're going to work with the phyllo pastry. When you go buy your phyllo pastry, you want it to be really thin so that you can even look through it. And that is really important because it makes the dish more delicate. Whenever you're working with phyllo pastry, your biggest challenge is going to be to not let it dry out. So I have here a cloth that I slightly damped by just splashing water over it. And every time that I work with it, I'm going to be careful to cover it as I'm doing the layers so that it doesn't dry out. If it dries out, it will go really crunchy and you won't be able to work with it. First, I'm going to cut my phyllo sheets to the size of my mold, which I have over here. And of course, that will depend on the size of mold that you have at home. So the layering goes like this: 5 layers of phyllo pastry, then the nuts, then phyllo pastry, then the nuts, then phyllo pastry, then the nuts, and we're going to finish with 10 layers of phyllo pastry because we want to see it really flaky on the top. In between each layer of phyllo pastry, we're going to brush with melted butter. Now, before they go into the oven, we're going to cut them the typical way. I'm going to do vertical lines and then cross them out so that in the end you get this sort of crooked squares. It's really important that you make sure that they're nicely cut at this point, because then when you want to serve them, it's going to be that much harder for you if they're not thoroughly cut. These are now going to go into a preheated oven at 160 degrees, and you want to see them go nice and golden on the top, and then you can take it off. As soon as it comes out of the oven, we're going to put our syrup, that remember is cold, on top of it, and you want to let it soak in for a couple of hours. here some extra toasted pistachios that I roughly chopped with a knife, and I'm going to use it to decorate on top of our baklava. And you want to put it at this point where the syrup is still liquid so it sticks to it. That was my baklava recipe. I really hope you liked it. It's extremely good. If you did like it, don't forget to put thumbs up to this video. It makes me really happy. Please, if you make this recipe or any other recipe from the blog, don't forget to send me a picture or tag me on them because I really love to see what you cook. Also, if there's anything savory or sweet that you'd like me to teach you how to make, you can leave a comment below. I'm posting recipes every Thursday and Sunday, so if you don't want to miss any of them, then I recommend that you subscribe to my channel. It's free and only one click away. You can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook as Cravings Journal. Thank you so much for watching this video and see you next time.